Welcome everyone, thank you for being here. This is going to be a Divine Masculine check-in. This is going to be regarding the energy surrounding the masculine, the energies of the thought space of the Divine Masculine towards the feminine, and then the heart space and feelings. Okay, so please do bear in mind these readings are general, may or may not resonate for you, so take what resonates and leave the rest. In regards to masculine or feminine, again, these can be reversed, flipped, just take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't. Now, the first question I am asking today is, what are the energies surrounding the Divine Masculine at this time? And while I was shuffling, we have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, popped out, along with Door to Value. So it looks to me like the energies around the masculine at the moment, there's a lot of communication going on regarding money. Perhaps this masculine wants to make an investment or has made an investment and he has opened the door to value. Actually, the more important message right here could very well be that the energy surrounding the masculine is that he is being worked on with Archangel Gabriel. He is opening his throat chakra and he is going to be able to come towards his feminine and say that he understands the feminine's value and wants to express that to her. So take what resonates, again, leave the rest. These are cards 39 and 31. Do these numbers mean anything to you? Could be birthdays or anniversaries, door numbers, or a combination of phone numbers or PIN numbers. Now, the energy surrounding the masculine, please, at this time that the feminines may or may not be aware of. What are the energies surrounding the Divine Masculine at this time, please? Next card we have is Hostilities. So in his surrounding energy there are hostile energies. It could be in the three-dimensional, and it could just be something to do with the thought process, or perhaps situations or contracts that this masculine has had going on that he is trying to come out of. It's causing a few hostilities and arguments, I would say, which is why the 5th chakra is being worked on with the throat chakra, the blue energies. So blue crystals, if you are a feminine that wishes to help your masculine, you can help clear your own throat chakra with the blue, I can't even say it myself, I'm trying to say crystals. Crystals. You want a blue crystal, like a lapis lazuli, I think. Would be best. Maybe I need one. This masculine energy surrounding him are a little bit chaotic at the moment, but he is absolutely standing at the foot of his financial wealth, which may or may not be his feminine. So yeah, this is the Caring Connection card. This is also like the Soulmate card, Soul Tribe, and it is card number 14. So now we have 26 and 14, that makes 40. Again, we've got 5, 8, 4 and 4. These could be numbers that resonate for you if you're into numerology. So the energy surrounding the masculine then is he's perhaps having hostile thoughts regarding a caring connection with the feminine or somebody else. Could be a family member, could be a child, could be, further removed, could be somebody in the workplace that the hostilities are coming from with the Door to Value. But as this is the Divine Masculine check-in for the feminines, I am getting that this is regarding thoughts, having hostile thoughts about expressing that he sees the feminine's value and how much he feels about this caring connection. Is there anything else we can get with the energy oracle cards for the energy surrounding the masculine at this time, please? The feminine may or may not be aware of. Thank you. Patience, yep. He's having patience and he is listening to his guides. This card always reminds me of going within and tuning in to the divine energy that we are and getting your downloads from spirit, your higher self. But this does take time and it takes a lot of silence, patience. Have to be quiet in the mind and understanding the feelings when they arise, what they are, if they're a warning or a truth. And then the next card underneath the deck we have 1st chakra, Archangel Michael. So he has both Archangel Michael and Gabriel helping him at the moment, which is good. It's always positive. This is card number 8, 35. It makes 8. This is definitely guided by the divine, and I think the hostilities, I reckon that card is here because This masculine's been very three-dimensional and perhaps materialistic, and has been maybe denying the connection to the spirit world. Again, like we've all done that. I know I've done it myself. I think this particular masculine that we're tuning into here could very well have been doing the same, but he's actually not able to avoid this connection, or at least his connection to the divine and to spirit. There are certain things that are happening in his life now that are causing him to have patience and reflect, and perhaps reflect over the hostilities regarding the relationship, and not expressing that he sees the feminine's value. And certainly not treating her in the way that he did. So that's what's causing the hostilities, I think, there. Excuse me. Queen of Wands. So it could be an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. This is joyous energy. This is successful and determined. This is one that is quite passionate. So could have a female fire sign around him. Again, could be male. These are general. And this could be your masculine with this energy. Okay, we've got Leo. Is it Sagittarius? Taurus. The Wheel of Fortune. And Aquarius for this. This talks about destiny and spinning that wheel. It can be fortuitous and it can be quite unfortunate, but the Wheel of Fortune is upright. So this masculine's energy around him is definitely the fates are having a hand in this situation here. The energy surrounding the masculine, please. Anything else? I reckon the angels are actually saying to the masculine here that you are aware of this caring connection. There are no, the hostilities are in the past, and there are no hostilities within this connection. It is very much fated, and you are being protected by the angels, the archangels. What we had flipped there? I'm going to take it. I don't normally take a flipper. I normally let them come out, but this one is actually, this is, well, shall I show you? Hostilities and the Five of Wands, conflict, challenging situations, and egotistical situations sometimes. But this is definitely fighting something off. This is just the energy surrounding the masculine. Again, this may or may not be happening in the masculine's world at this time. Do bear that in mind. These could just be fluid energies that are passing by or clearing out what needs to be cleared out. So what else can you tell us, please, for the energy surrounding the masculine? Is definitely destined and fated events, which is going to open the door to value on this connection. Okay. Anything else, please, for the energy surrounding the divine masculine at this time? Thank you. We've just had the Knight of Cups flip over. So this could be options and choices. This could be having plenty of ideas and not knowing which one to put in place. This could very well be why there's hostilities, because this is talking about having so many choices that you don't know how to decide, okay? And it also can be confusing, which, you know, the twin flame connection can be confusing in itself. So this could be where the hostilities are coming from, is the confusion on how to create a equal and balanced energy for this connection to move forward. Anything else, please, for the energy surrounding the masculine at this time? So the Knight of Cups is in here if he wants to come out. If he'll come to the top, or he'll flip out if he wants to come. The Ace of Cups. So I'm going to take that out. It's up right here, look. You see that? The energy is that he wants to move forward with this offer. He wants to bring this new love to this situation. Okay? Ace of Cups. Underneath that deck is the anxiety and stress. Nine of Swords. So we could be dealing with Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo or Taurus. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Yeah, fire and water at the moment here. We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius underneath there, but the energy is being cleared out of this down here. The simple fact that he has both Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel clearing these chakras and enabling this divine masculine to remove these hostilities when it comes to the confusion and the challenging thoughts regarding this connection, coming forward with this offer. So I'll see if there's anything from the Gilded Reverie for the energy surrounding the masculine. Okay, you may or may not be aware of this. This is wanting to find the true north. This is using the compass to navigate your way through. Okay, definitely being guided, and perhaps having somebody that is quite snakish around him. The snake is not a favourable card. Maybe the snake is allowing the masculine to go towards his true north. Okay, the compass does say, see the cards behind. The snake has caused confusion under the hostilities, and the challenges just there, look. And this could have been in a very much of a caring connection. This is the loyal figure. The bear is talking about protective nature. Okay, this is absolutely protected by the divine, but he is now looking for his true north after this vicious, horrible behavior of somebody or something in this energy of the masculine. Okay, you know what that resonates for. This is confusion, but if you look at this card, this is clouds, and the clouds are clearing to come with the sunshine. The sunshine is there. I'll put the glare on there. Look, there you go, there's the sun. The sunshine is coming out. To the left is the confusion, which is where the snake is, and to the right is the sunshine, which is where the loyal companion, the bear, is, which is directly under caring connection. So the energy surrounding this masculine has been very anxious and confusing. There's been a lot of hostilities because there's been somebody that's been quite deceptive. And I don't think this is the masculine. I think this could be to do with either this Queen of Wands over here, energy surrounding the masculine, or this Queen of Wands could actually be pointing to the feminine. Do bear that in mind. One more, please. Energy surrounding the masculine, please. Oh, how many? I'm not going to show that yet. I'm going to see what's here. Okay, this is the Tree of Life. The Tree of Life talks about putting your roots down and come next to the bear. That is a really favourable sign. This is knowing where your loyalty is returned, let's say. Very favourable, that. Oh yeah, absolutely. And the stalk is growth, new birth. You know, the messenger. The stalk is the person, the stalk is the one that brings new birth, brings the baby in the sack. Okay, next card is the mice. The mice isn't good, but it is dropping down here, which is where the snake is. The mice is something that eats through the energy. Let's say you've got a rodent infestation in your house in some position that you don't know about, and by the time you know about it, the little bastards have eaten through everything. Okay, so that's what that's about, and that could very well be to do with the snake and the mountains. This is a lot of mountain to climb. This is hostilities at its best. This masculine's had a lot of confusion, whether it's thoughts or other people that have been interfering with the way he perceives the relationship with the feminine. This is all talking about having to get over a massive amount of stress. Oh wow, but the next card out is to come to fulfillment. This is abundance, absolute fulfillment. This is foundation, this is finances, this is success, this is winning it big like a lottery win. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to show you this then. This is the moon underneath here. We have the heart, which is the loyal heart, directly on the bear. This is one of the most loving, loyal connections he could ever possibly be in. He knows it's where his roots are. This tree has got the DNA on there. He knows this is a spiritual, divine connection. Absolutely wants to bring growth to it. Might want to have children with the feminine here. And this is talking about abundance in every shape and form. Money and, you know, health and love. Okay, so being stable and secure in all areas, which is fantastic. And the moon card underneath here, the 32, in this deck, the Gilded Reverie talks about unbelief. This is fate, this is success, this can be fame even. Okay, unbelievable. With these and the bear and the stalk bear, the energy surrounding the masculine is absolutely helping him clear this confusion from what's happened in the past. He's looking for his true north, and his true north is absolutely his feminine. Absolutely. Put these back and we'll go into the thought space. It's not going to be as long today. I'm going to try and keep it under 45 minutes, hopefully around 30. So I'm going to start with the Gilded Reverie Lenormand to ask for the thoughts of the Divine Masculine regarding the feminine. See what we get from this. I'm going to pull some Rich's Wisdom Oracle as well on the thought space. Divine Masculine, what are you thinking when it comes to your Divine Feminine? What do you think regarding this connection? How do you see this connection? Again, we have the tree. This is beautiful. This is laying your roots down. This is a well-rooted, well-grounded in the 5 dimension, which is the card is 5. This is about change as well. There's a great deal of growth with this card. This is about DNA structure, chakras. You can see in the card just here, we've got the rainbows and this is about your DNA. And how this is all connected to the divine with the light body. You see that with the circle around and the roots going down like the tree of life. Divine Masculine is thinking that this is absolutely set in the earth, but there has been a death. I'm wondering perhaps if this is a death to, maybe he thinks that the tree's been uprooted, is the best way to say it again. Oh, yeah, regarding the feminine, she is here in her power. Perhaps the feminine killed off the connection and grew in her power. This is the woman who is embodying everything of the Divine Feminine when it comes to sexuality and beauty and intelligence. She is wearing the sign of Venus, okay? Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. This particular feminine is very much well and truly in her power. Perhaps the masculine thinks that the feminine had to cut the connection off to come into her power. So the thoughts regarding the feminine from the masculine, what are you thinking regarding your Divine Feminine at this time, please? Maybe he could have had a death in his family. That could have been something, and maybe that prompted him to think about the feminine and reopening the connection, perhaps. Not for everybody, okay, some. What are you thinking, Divine Masculine, towards your feminine at this time? What are your thought space regarding your Divine Feminine? Give us any information, please. Cross is also sadness and sorrow. It doesn't have to be a death. It can be a death to the energy surrounding the situation, okay? You know, when one pulls away and the other one feels it. That could be where the cross has come in here. So please don't be alarmed by that. Maybe he thinks that the feminine put pay to this situation, this relationship, and went to look for somebody else. I don't know. Let's have a look. The Divine Masculine thoughts please regarding the feminine. Wishing well, you have to hit rock bottom before you can hit the top, but you have to be working on your wish fulfillment in order for it to happen. But this is definitely a card of saying the wishes can be fulfilled. This is the book of knowledge. This is talking about, this could also hold secrets and illusions. This is the land of all knowledge and all make-believe, if you like. Okay, everything is written in a book, but the book holds the knowledge to the connection with his feminine. Perhaps he's been researching. This also talks about researching, studying, you know. Perhaps had to reach down into the depths of his soul to study this connection. Why you felt such a strong pull towards this Divine Feminine. What are you thinking, Divine Masculine, towards the Divine Feminine right now? What are your thoughts towards your Divine Feminine, please, Masculine? Card 21 is the mountains again. That's having a lot of, definitely a lot of stress to deal with and obstacles in the way. There are many mountains to climb, you know. You know, they say if Muhammad won't come to the mountain, we'll take the mountain to Muhammad, but that's not always the case. Mountains don't move. You have to try and move them yourself. You have to get around the obstacles that are put in your way. So maybe he is gaining knowledge on how to remove obstacles to get to his feminine, but maybe he thinks he's going to have to take a risky gamble, the throw of the dice, rolling the dice to make the wish fulfillment come through. It can be a risky gamble, could have a gambling problem. Might think the feminine has a gambling issue. Maybe he's had obstacles to go around when it comes to something he had to make a gamble with. What are you thinking, Divine Masculine, towards your feminine? Think about the connection. What's this about, please? Divine Masculine, thoughts about your feminine. What are the obstacles? What's the risk? Is there a risk, or is it going to pay off big? So the other thing with the dice is when you, what did I just say? You see that? It pays off big when it's followed by this card. This is what may have seemed to have been a risky gamble, absolutely paid off. Okay, there is a card on the floor. I'm not going to put it. I'm going to put it back in the deck because it's on the floor. But this talks about litigation, lawyers, legal standings, and legal contracts, courts, and anything to do with the legal system. This can be a blockage, an obstacle, or something that stops your money or brings you money. So I'm just going to put that back because it was on the floor. It came with the lucky clover. This brings luck from afar. So this is a gamble that is absolutely paying off. Perhaps the masculine is asking himself, how do I remove the obstacles so I can make this gamble pay off? If he feels it's a gamble still, perhaps, because he might be in a three-dimensional way of thinking about things, okay? Very aware of the connection in the 5D. What about the 3D? So this is the whip. This is having to make things clearing out the obstacles. There's definitely some, maybe karma that needs to be cleared off here. And this is also like the labyrinth. This is saying that nothing is easy. You have to keep going. There is always ebbs and flows in life, and maybe he's thinking that he has to cut out, or this connection needs to cut out anything that causes these obstacles that doesn't bring knowledge, okay? And this is again talking about something that can be quite confusing on how to get there, and that could be something as simple as not expressing the feelings properly. The mask is the chameleon of the deck. It is the one that can just blend into the surroundings. It's not necessarily a deceiver, but it is deceiving of themselves, when it could be removing the mask of fear of expressing one's emotions. But the broom could also be cleaning up the finances and getting through the obstacles. Maybe it's had to be closed off in this situation. What are you thinking regarding your feminine, divine masculine? What can you tell us in your thought space? There's a chunk of them there. Oops. No, you've gone on the floor. Two of Swords in the reverse. Right on the floor. Okay, so the first card is, I think I have messed it all up and I can't see the woods for the trees. The masculine is looking at his 5 cups there, all melted, if you like. They've all fallen over, everything's dropped out, and he is feeling the pressure from that. Why? Because that should have led to the 10 of Cups. A lot of water energy here, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. 5 and 10 of Cups also makes 15. 1 and 5 equals 6, which is the Soulmate card. If we are looking at the 6 of Cups here, I am feeling sorry, sorrowful and guilty and unsure on how to bring this back to this happy conclusion, this happy relationship, this solid, stable connection, commitment, and it's with the Soulmate. Next card is the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is the Union card. It is talking about a twin flame connection, solid foundations. This tree, in the tree there is the foundation of the house. The tree house is solid. You can see that there is absolute stability in this card. The pillars of strength and passion, okay? Talking about a twin flame connection. He is thinking about his divine feminine, that is for sure. He is thinking that he has missed this opportunity. You go from the 4 of Cups to the 5 of Cups. He didn't skip to the 6, he went straight to the 5, in the sense of, you know, the last readings there was a lot of 4 of Cups, missed an opportunity. What comes from that is, how the frig do I get back from that? Well, with patience, generally. A lot of patience and healing with the Temperance card, Sagittarius card. So now we've got Aries, Leo and Sagittarius as well. And could be working on a removal of the obstacles that are in the way to come forward. This is a earth sign, Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn. And then we have the Lovers card directly under the 4 of Wands. Look at that. So the Union underneath, the Union card with the Lovers card, which is the divine twin flame connection, confirmed again. Look, just there. So this is saying the masculine is aware of the connection. He knows that the happy house, happy home, happy life, happy wife is with his divine feminine, and he is feeling sorrowful about that at this time. What else are you thinking, divine masculine? Can't make it up, peeps. Soul felt love, soul felt connection. 2 of Cups now, underneath the Patience. Okay, 5 and 7, 5 and 2 makes 7. That's a bit of confusion. So there's confusion as to how to bring this forward so this masculine can express how he feels. He knows he's got to clean up some energy surrounding him, but he knows if he takes this risk or this gamble, it will pay off, and it will be the luckiest gamble he could have made. It's not really a gamble, is it, feminines? We know if you're forgiving and there, you know, there's not too much bad energy that's happened, and whether you end up together or not, you definitely can put the past in the past and move forward. 3 of Wands, waiting for the right opportunity. How do I move forward? I'm thinking about my feminine. I know I hurt her. I know my happy home was with her. I've asked her to have patience while I worked on myself, or he's asking you to have patience now while he gets to work on himself. His divine connection with spirit and source energy. This is definitely bringing in his etheric connection, if you like, spiritual connection. But he's waiting, thinking about waiting. What else, masculine? What are your thoughts in this connection towards your divine feminine at this time? Oh, he's lost hope. He feels like his hope may be lost, which is perhaps why this is here, and the obstacles. Excuse me. Underneath the deck here is the 6 of Pentacles, talking about bringing balance and exchanging gifts. Okay, sometimes giving to one where you should give to another. A lot of coughing going on today, please excuse me. Clearing of the throat chakra, as we said earlier. In the energy surrounding the masculine, it will also be in the feminine's energy. So if you are finding you need to clear your throat chakra, feminines or masculines, please do go ahead and do that. Masculine on the floor, boundaries on the floor, magic on the floor, and fertility. Okay, so Witch's Wisdom Oracle then. Again, we don't take the ones on the floor, I like them to be on the table here. What are the thought space of the Divine Masculine, please? What can you tell us regarding the Divine Masculine's thought space towards the feminine? What is the Divine Masculine thinking towards the feminine, please? Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, grounding, having to ground himself to make this connection come to fruition. I'm going to put this back in, it's on the floor. But 1 or 2 or 3 or more of these masculines are absolutely invoked. They are doing invocation, they are making rituals, they are invoking their divine source energy. They are coming into their masculine power, okay? And the way that they are doing that is by helping, nature is helping, okay? This is grounding. This is going out and walking in nature, taking the dogs out, going and playing with the kids outside, you know, barefoot on the ground. What else for the masculine's thoughts towards the feminine, please? What are you thinking regarding this connection? What do you think about the feminine at this time? Any information, please? Guardian. He has got a guardian, whether he's aware or not. The feminine could very well have guardians as well. Could be of the feline nature, past or present, in the other life or in this. Definitely thinking about the connection that is protected with this guardian here, and perhaps something that might have happened or what he wants to happen in the coming summer or past summer. Thinking about the summer grounding and a connection. Got homecoming on the floor there. What else can you tell us what the masculine is thinking at the moment, please, regarding the feminine? What are your thoughts towards the feminine regarding this connection? Thank you. Stability. There is stability here. That's the Ace of Wands as well. Aries, Leo, Sag. And awakening. Yeah, he's thinking about he's awakening. He has been taking this time to ground. Perhaps maybe he has a cat. Okay. This could be summer past or summer coming. I think this is probably something he wants to ground in place so he can step towards the feminine and make it stable in the summer, because he very much has had his awakening. We're getting this card a lot now, and the homecoming card I just put back in is on the bottom. So the thought space of the masculine is, this is the divine connection. He knows you are his divine feminine. There is no denying of that, okay? This is the true soul connected energy. This is about the DNA and the kundalini and the spiritual connection, okay? The roots in the earth, the tree of life, the divine feminine, embodying everything about the feminine power. The cross could very well mean a death to something to do with the energy, and it could be a physical death, but there is a lot of obstacles here that the masculine might feel is a bit risky. Perhaps he has to get out of a situation that is making a lot of obstacles for him, and he's had to go and seek knowledge on how to do that. But he wants to take this gamble because he knows it will pay off in the luckiest way possible, okay? But in order to do that, he's thinking about what he needs to clear out to get rid of this confusion and difficult times to get to the feminine and to bring his truth. But when he's thinking about the feminine, the tarot is saying that he's feeling sorrowful and perhaps guilty about things that have happened in the past. He's lost hope because he knows he's waited for quite a time. These, I do equate this sometimes to moon phases, as you can see here, although it looks like a waxing or a waning. Is that not a full moon? I don't know all the correct terminology for this moon here, the crescent of the moon. It also looks like a full moon if you can see the illumination around it. So I think this is to do with moon cycles, and maybe there's been a few too many. And this person has sat here watching these shooting stars, wishing on this star too long before making action, which is why this star is in reverse. Hope lost is feeling like he has lost the hope because perhaps he did too much waiting instead of coming forward. So we're going to move on into the heart space of the masculine next. How is the divine masculine feeling towards the divine feminine? I'm going to start this with the romance angels cards and see where he is in his in his heart space, in his feelings about his twin flame. Any information from the romance angels, please, about divine masculine's feelings for the divine feminine. How are you feeling, divine masculine? Passionate. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Is this an awakened masculine that is feeling the passion and knowing the best way that you can create is to feel it in your heart? Feeling in your heart in ways of passionate feelings, excitement and joy. It's feeling passionate towards the feminine. How do you feel about the feminine at this time? The twin flame connection, divine masculine. Oops, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So he is currently in the process of deciding on how to come forward, I think that is. He's absolutely going to do it very soon. Don't be surprised if he makes a passionate gesture, okay? Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. But underneath the deck we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with one another. So this masculine is absolutely at the moment in his heart space and knows he wants to give this relationship a chance with his feminine. He is feeling it in his heart. He knows he needs to have these truthful heart-to-heart conversations, and this will happen very soon. But at the moment, his main energy towards the feminine is passion. Gilded Reverie Lenormand. Let's see what we've got from here. What are the feelings for the masculine towards the feminine at the moment? How do you feel, divine masculine, towards your feminine, please? Divine masculine, feelings towards the divine feminine at this time. How do you feel about your twin flame masculine? Oh, I had this earlier as I shuffled them back in. These are lilies. These are beautiful flowers. These are talking about a motherly kind of love, so a trusting and loyal love. Okay, this is gifts. Okay, what else have we got? Birds of messengers, but the gift of messages maybe could be getting flowers in the post. The birds talk about bringing text messages, phone calls, social media hit-me-ups, you know, likes on your pictures, cheeky pokes on Facebook. There comes the passion. But the birds are definitely in and out communication, not a sense of disappearance, but definitely one that is persistent. But it can be quite a frivolous, kind of a young form of communication. Okay, maybe not very serious, but definitely sincere. So what are you feeling towards your feminine at this time, please, masculine? How do you feel about your divine feminine? I don't know if you heard that noise. There's an alarm going off in the background. It was doing my head in. Hopefully it has stopped now. I'll thank the guardian angels for that, because I bet they heard my thoughts. There are no secret thoughts in this plane. You do know this, people, don't you? Always best to keep your mind clear. It's the best way to have any form of privacy. Okay, so the heart space of the masculine. Would you like to give us any more information from the Lenormand? Thank you. Oh, beautiful. The ship. The ship, the mighty ship of journeys, always moving. Ship goes off on a holiday. This is a trip. This is talking about packing your bags and going somewhere fortuitous. No, that's not the right word. Anyway, this is going to be a good trip. Could be business trips, could be coming towards you, wants to bring a message that he wants to come towards you at the time, feminine. He's feeling like maybe he wants to whisk you away and he's going to bring you all these messages and perhaps send you some gifts beforehand. The ship could run into some obstacles. He's feeling like maybe this trip could be he wants to have a trip with you or wants to have a trip towards you, but there are obstacles stopping this at the moment. What's stopping it is this mask again, the mask of not showing the feelings or not being able to express them. Can't express perhaps properly that this is his divine feminine. He absolutely feels it in his heart, but does he want to let you know? The card under the deck is the proposal card. So this masculine is definitely, I mean, this and this together speaks about the proposal of marriage, okay? These are also what you get if you've been ill. Remember, these are lilies. But the lighter side to bring the messages of travel. And I'm only getting this for a few of you, but there could have been an accident. The masculine could have had an accident at some point recently. I'm sure he's okay, but you know, if you need to check up, I'm sure there's ways you can do that without seeming like you know, someone that's pushing your way in. Don't force yourself on anybody, but if you've been having a bit of intuition to reach out, maybe you can do that. Then underneath the cards here, we have the anchor. This is what keeps you. It can be something that stops you from moving on, but this can also be something that keeps you there. This is a solid anchorage, okay? This holds the ship down in rough waters. With the proposal card, the ring, the romantic gesture, this is a sign of eternity. We go round the circle. You see this is for lifetime after lifetime. And there's the stork again with the messenger underneath. So I think this masculine is absolutely feeling the love for his feminine. Is he likely to move on it? We'll see. How does the masculine feel regarding the feminine at this time? They was quick. I'm going to start with that one. So this is the death under the lilies. So again, he could have had there could have been some ill health in this masculine's family, and maybe this masculine wants to talk to you about it. So whether that's relevant to you or not, please be aware that people have things in their lives that can cause them upset and want them to retreat from anyone and everything. And if your masculine comes back, regardless of what's happened, be a respectful person towards this masculine, okay? And be aware that things have happened in his life that you do not know about, as have things happened in yours that he isn't aware of as well, okay? But this could talk about very much to do with maybe a loved one of the masculine that might have suffered ill health and could very well have passed. The next card is intention. So this could be death, and intention could be getting rid of the past energies, intending on clearing them up to bring in the light. You see, this is a divine, you see that divine spiritual magic form coming out of this wand just here, and this is a blue light, which is a godly light, okay? That's divine source energy, and this masculine's intention is to put the white light and the blue light back into the connection with the feminine and clear out anything that was stagnating from the past. That is another thing for the death card, it is stagnation. And I said to you earlier about the moon cycles, and what do we have? Moon cycles. Perhaps waiting for the right time, the right moon to approach, okay, and bring forth these messages. He knows he is being protected, or he is perhaps protecting the feminine with the intention and the cycles. He could be doing moon magic and protecting the feminine from a magic circle. So don't be surprised if you feel yourself having a protective energy placed around you, that it may or may not be your angels. Also coinciding with your masculine here, he feels like he wants to protect you, whether 3-dimensionally or 5th dimensionally. But as you can see here again, we have the awakening card. This masculine has gone through a very serious awakening in regards to his feelings for his feminine. He knows that his feminine is his true north. He's been looking at his inner compass. This has been leading him on his way back towards his feminine. Okay, the card underneath that deck is respect. This is also a pentacle. This is talking about a material world. Could be gaining respect in a financial sense. Okay, could be respecting the feminine. Either way, this is a divine protected circle yet again. Underneath there is the homecoming card, and the top card is a balance. So this masculine is bringing balance to this situation, but how and when is what the feminines wish to know. What are you feeling regarding the feminine? Let's have a look with some tarot on this. I've got the cards upside down. What is this mountain, please, for your feelings for the feminine? Oh, oh. I'll shuffle that again. Nothing else. The obstacle is not knowing when to move forward because he's been keeping an eye on you. So whoever you are watching, this masculine could very well have been checking you out from afar and wanting to bring the messages in, but not knowing how, because he's seen perhaps there may be a competition. Maybe this masculine thinks that you could be with somebody else and perhaps might wear a mask if he comes and tells you that you are his true north. Okay, nice simple message there, especially as there is heart-to-heart conversations. The next one with this mountain is the judgment. Having to make that clear-cut judgment to either resurrect something from the dead or leave it in the past. Now this is definitely talking about reconciliation in relationships that are divinely guided and connected. So he feels there was a lot of obstacles in that, perhaps something to do with this Page of Swords like energy. Maybe it was caused or created by somebody spying or checking up on somebody else. Tell me about this mask, please. Clarify the mask. For how does the masculine feel towards the feminine? 7 of Swords. Can't make this up. I love spirit. I love it. Thank you. So removing the mask, the obstacles were the deceit. Okay. I'm just going to ask about true north, but we don't need to because this is underneath the 2 of Cups again. Let's ask about the ship. What is this journey, please? How do you feel about your feminine? What is the ship? Fortunate journey, holiday, trip, vacation, business trip, having to get on public transport to come to see the feminine. Financial abundance, financial commitment, could be work, but we know it's not. This is a solid, committed relationship. Moving forward towards this with the feminine, but knowing that he's had to have patience, or the feminine has been patient. Divine is watching over this connection, absolutely. The Temperance card with the 10 of Pentacles. Now this is going to be for a very small few of you, but I have just got that maybe 1 or 2 of you may be getting a proposal on holiday. So what are these messages? What's the birds here for, please? And the masculine fields towards the feminine. Why are the birds here? What messages do you want to give? messages do you want to give to your feminine with the Birds card, masculine? I want to bring balance. This is going to be unexpected gifts, maybe. As we said with the flowers, this is talking about bringing balance to a situation and offering gifts and exchanging gifts underneath the deck there. What do we have? Tradition, spiritual leader, lawyer, clergyman, okay, marriage, commitment. Not making the decision to do this in the past because of toxic behaviour, with small offers of love. I'm going to go straight into messages, I think. It's the best thing to go from here. Ask the masculine what messages he's got for the feminine. Absolutely knows you are his twin flame. He's feeling like moving forward to bring this connection to a commitment. Okay, there's the ring at the bottom of the deck. That is solid energy of proposal and something worth of value, like a gift of value, which generally says that it is depicted with a ruby on the ring, and it's been a long time valuable gem as a ruby, which means it is a valuable connection. It doesn't have to be a financially valuable, it means physically valuable. Side note, Six of Cups, Ace of Swords, King of Wands. Soulmate, clarity and passion. I'm going to go into asking for messages, so I'm going to clear these up and we'll be back with the next in a sec. Direct messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine, please. What would you like to say to your Divine Feminine Masculine? If you were, oops. We know we don't have the cards on the floor. Reconciliation and attraction. Absolutely wanting to come back because of the attraction, the magnetic pull that is between the twin flames. He wants to tell you that he wants to come back. What do you want to say to your feminine Divine Masculine messages directly to your feminine, please? Now, if this video has resonated for you and you have enjoyed it, please do remember to like, share, comment and subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit the notification button at the bottom and you will obviously be notified when the new videos are out, okay? 3 cards here. This could be the one. I want to tell you he has already met and you have already met the romantic partner you seek. Messages from the masculine to the feminine. This could be the one. He has a new love for you, feminine. This is a new person, has stirred your romantic feelings. What this card means when it's a masculine message to the feminine is that I am going to renew this love that we have together. Should be a R-E in the front of that there. Renew our love. And I'm going to do this in a romantic, kind and loving way. As you can see, there are cherubs around this lady. She has no idea that the divine is sending her so much love. Placing little flowers around her, look, in a basket when she's not looking. The masculine is saying, I know you could be my one. I absolutely want to make this new love come to us because we have a past life relationship. We have known each other before. So the masculine would like to tell the feminine, he is very aware that this is the divine connection. He feels it, he knows it, and he wants you to be aware of it. So I've got to take all these because they came. Masculine with the moon just there. Okay, which way do these go? Oh wow. It goes that way. Brace yourselves, feminines. This is beautiful. What does he want to tell you? I have found myself. I have gone within. I've been in hermit mode a long time and I've had to go and clear out my negative past, as well as you have, feminine. I'm very aware of that, but I know you're in your power because I showed you that in that last reading. This is saying to me here, this man is from Mars and this woman is from Venus. Or again, take what resonates, male or female, matters not. It's not 3-dimensional. He is in his power, thinking about the fate of this connection, the abundance of this connection, the fame of this connection, the fact that this is written in the stars. You are the moon and the sun and everything to this masculine. He wants to tell you this. Why does he want to tell you this? I'm going to go this way because this is the way it came out. We have the bear, loving, loyal protector I want to protect my feminine. I want to protect you, feminine, because I have sought the knowledge that we had earlier. I have been seeking knowledge, spiritual guidance, and I have been going within to find the truth. This is a past life connection, and we are twin flames. You are the anchor that is the stability in my life. I want to tell you that, feminine, and I will be saying that to you when we speak. Why are you the anchor? Because this love is eternal. This is the engagement ring. This is the ring that will be offered. We saw this in the energy about how he feels. We ask him what he wants to tell you, and he wants to tell you he wants to marry you. This masculine absolutely wants to marry this feminine. And there's going to be gifts. There is going to be so many beautiful gifts of conversation, of time, energy, and maybe even a few bunches of flowers. I don't think... Oh my God! Definitely flowers. You are definitely getting flowers. This... Well, someone's getting a proposal. Please tell me who you are, because this very well make your relationship public. He wants to go public. That's the card of the park. We're going outside. We're going to tell the world we are an item. Ooh, I like this. Divine Masculine sees you as a loving, protecting nature. He knows you are his anchor. He absolutely is feeling the fate of this destined connection. This is all about love and sharing love anchored to one another from past lives. I want to tell you, feminine, I know, and I am coming to make this real. What else have we got? What do you want to say to your feminine masculine? What would you like to tell your divine feminine? Messages directly from the divine masculine to the feminine. Please, are you going to ask her to marry you? Are you going to propose to a specific viewer here? We've got somebody watching that has no idea this masculine is cooking up a storm. Somebody has... This masculine, if this is for any of you that are watching, this masculine has been planning this for some time. He has put his anchor down. He's put his anchor down with his book of knowledge. This is the knowledge of time and space and everything. Everything comes from seeking the knowledge within, okay, within and without. We all have the knowledge. We have to go to the divine, which is the spark within us, the chi energy, call it what you will, the God power. This masculine is feeling it, and he is passionate about this connection. Definitely wants to go public. The park talks about parties in the park. If you like there, no, not on the floor. Respect and ethos. That's absolutely going about things the right way. He has respect for you, feminine, and wants you to know. Okay, these are on the floor, so I'm putting them back, but we have the Watchtower of the West for autumn. Something could have happened in the autumn regarding this connection where one or two of you banish the other. Okay, this has been a closed off connection, but he sought guidance, and when did he come to his knowing? In the winter. What are we in now in the UK? This is winter. In this time that I am reading this, and this reading, doing this reading, is winter. So this masculine is awake, has been awakened in the winter. Perhaps something happened for you in autumn this year, last year, year before maybe. Again, with the moon cycles, I think this masculine is waiting for the right time to pounce. And then we have underneath cleansing. This masculine wants you to know that he would like you to drink a lot of water. It does help to cleanse the spirit and the soul. So we'll go with tarot, get some messages from the tarot, please. Direct messages from the masculine to the feminine. What would you like to say to your feminine at this time? Please tell us, masculine, what are your messages towards the feminine? What do you want to say? What do you want to say to your divine feminine? If you are proposing, if you are wanting to have these heart-to-heart conversations. Oh no, you should. Oh, well, you're going to see it anyway. I've been spying on you. I want to commit to you because you are my fucking soulmate. Bless you, masculine. This masculine wants to commit to you, feminine. If you are watching, don't be surprised if you get small, passionate messages, okay? If these are frivolous messages, oh no, they're not going to be. These are the 3 top cards. the Ace of Swords, the Fool card, and the Ten of Cups. I need to bring my truth and clarity to you, this gift from the divine, that you are my gift from the divine. Let's take this leap of faith together, because we can have this happy life together. We can have this happy marriage, this happy home. In fact, I'm going to put them down there because they fit perfectly with that reading. Let's go with the... I'm going to go one more tarot. See if there's anything else he'd like to say. And I don't normally take the fallers on the floor. But what he wants to tell you is moving forward. I am moving towards my feminine. We have got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Why did I say that? There isn't any in there. We've got Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, and of course Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. What do you want to say to your feminine, please? It may have taken some time, but I am moving forward, and I am bringing us towards this calmer water so we can have this commitment. We can clear these cycles out, and we can have our union. Divine Masculine, what do you want to tell your feminine right now, please? What messages have you got for your Divine Feminine? I am determined to make it right. Absolutely determined and tenacious. This is somebody that has been through one hell of a, I just want to say traumatic time. Okay. Oh my gosh, Page of Swords again. Oh, bless you. This masculine's been having trauma because he's been spying, and it's been making him feel like he needs to make a move. He's not been able to make the move forward because he thinks you've got someone else. Bless you, masculine. Under there, look, Nine of Pentacles. Could very well be single. Oh, I feel so sorry for what I've done. This masculine feels so sorry for just not treating this feminine in the right way. I'm not going to call what might have happened. You do know yourself, and again, obviously, there are karmic connections. There are true twin flames. If there's anything been too negative and too bad between you, then, you know, it's more karmic than divine. But this is an absolute divine masculine that sees the error of his ways. He's made mistakes that had to make to grow. He wants to make this solid commitment with his feminine. I want to commit to you, feminine. 2 Tens of Pentacles. You are my past life. You are my soulmate. I want to bring you this love, this loving, committed connection. I know that this is the solid relationship that we've both been yearning for. Okay? Do not be surprised if this image here is something that happens to you very soon. Your divine masculine coming with gifts of love and appreciation, and absolutely wanting to ask you for your hand in marriage. There is definitely going to be movement forward in this connection that you are watching right now in the near future, very soon, okay? And I'm talking next 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks. I'm going to call it next 2 weeks for this. Card 28, okay, could mean something to you. 9 and 25, but this is all about proposing gifts and commitment, okay? Again, doesn't have to be commitment in the marriage sense. It could very well be starting the relationship to gain a solid commitment. I'm going to go now for the Whispers of Love and see if there's any advice for the Divine Feminine regarding this masculine. Can you have the Divine Feminine, any advice for the Divine Feminine, please? Now, if this reading has resonated for you, please do remember to subscribe and hit the notification. And for personal readings, that information is in the description box below. Thank you very much all for your time and for being here. And again, if you are the one getting proposed to, don't get quite excited here. We've got 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. This is absolutely with the anchor, the knowledge, the past life relationship, the lilies and the flowers, the ring. My. Someone's dreams are about to come true. Absolutely. But do remember that twin flame connection is all about balance. Yeah. The one that turns upright is relationship patterns. It takes great strength to recognise the need for change. So this is your advice, feminine. Use your strength, draw on that strength, and see your relationship patterns. Change them. You know where you go wrong and you know where you've gone right. Change that for the better, for your well-being, for your growth, okay? Forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. I think that is the most relevant card of this reading. Okay, we all have to forgive ourselves and one another. And the energy towards you, feminine, the advice you are getting is from the divine, from your highest self, and from Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Ariel and Raphael. They are all saying, please, feminine, understand your own patterns, forgive yourself and your masculine, and that way you will move into your... that. I don't think they meant to go down there. Yeah, miracles and blessings. As I was just saying that, you're moving to your miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Wow. I will leave it here. We have now the last card from the Whispers of Love deck is for the feminine. Your advice is this is a spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. The masculine wants you to know he is aware of that, and this is confirmation from spirit. Absolutely beautiful. On the bottom of the Whispers of Love deck is the card that says choose love. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. How beautiful is that? Card number 21. So your masculine is going to be coming towards you very soon. He has a great deal of respect for you. He absolutely wants to tie you down with this anchor. Some of you are going to get anchored in the most beautiful way possible. This is going to be the coming together of two hearts and two souls that have been waiting to come together for eons. And I wish you so much luck and love, divine masculine and feminine. If you've been a cross watcher or a feminine viewer, God bless. I truly hope this reading is yours. Please do claim it. So with that said, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks very much for viewing, and I will see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.